Rockstar families, and welcome to our weekly VODCAST for the first week in April. I hope that you're having an absolutely awesome weekend. Happy Easter to those of you who celebrate. Are you ready to count up the top 3 things that you guys need to know for the week ahead? Because I know that I sure am. Thanks for joining today, guys. Here we go. Number 1, there is no school tomorrow, Monday, April 5th. That means no Canvas, and that means no morning meeting. We will be kicking it, ready to go, which brings me to number 2 for Tuesday. Tuesday, April 6th, we begin our new schedule. Last week, I sent out a detailed email with bus transportation information and all the details that you guys need to know for our new schedule, including what does our 5th grade schedule look like, when do we eat lunch, when do we go to recess, etc., etc. So if you have any questions about any of that, guys, please let me know. Reach out. You can call, you can text, you can email, whatever works for you guys. I want to make sure that this schedule change is as flawless as possible and it rocks for the final part of the year. I cannot even count how many schedule changes we've had at this point, guys, and that just proves how amazing and incredible you all are. Room 21 Rockstar families and Room 21 Rockstars, you guys are incredible, and I appreciate that perseverance. So, new schedule coming up on Tuesday. Number 3, at this time I'm going to turn you over to a screen recording that's going to kind of acquaint you with the updates to our Canvas page, as well as our Science SOL review for the week ahead. Scholars, thanks for joining for the third thing that I want you to know for today, which would include the edits, the very small edits to our Canvas page to kind of adjust for our new schedule, since we've kind of dissolved the idea of Team A and Team B. So, as always, you go over to our homeroom, which will serve as our landing page, and you're going to see that the page looks very similar to what you know. Got our Bitmoji classroom, etc. Now, instead of the Team A and Team B buttons, I've now made a 100% virtual button and a 100% in-person button. And guys, honestly, these buttons are very similar. Let me show you the 2 pages. So when I click over to 100% virtual, this is if you're staying home all the time, scholars. So if you're learning from home, logging into our Google Meet and joining that way, this is your calendar. So I've taken out the meeting nicknames just for privacy's sake, since this is on YouTube, but those will show up right after I'm done recording this, guys. But you'll see on Tuesday, you're with me from 9 to 2. And there's not a specials code here for Tuesday because Ms. Pierce is coming in for guidance that day. She's coming into the classroom. So you're actually just going to be able to stay right on our Google Meet for our guidance lesson that day. And then you'll see below, and this is the same thing for the 100% in-person scholars. I'm now calling this homework, quote unquote. And guys, it's not going to be much. We've talked about this. It's typically going to be studying for your Science SOL review and maybe reading each night, or maybe Lexia or Dreambox, all depending on the day. But you'll click that link to head over to the homework for that particular day. Okay, which we'll discuss in class, we'll add to our agenda, so there will be no surprises there as to what you're expected to do. Now, you're going to see, for instance, on Wednesday, there is a space for a specials code, and I've taken that off for now. But what will happen, guys, is if you're 100% virtual, as the in-person scholars and I are walking down to the specials room, you will be logging on to the specials meet. And it's going to be just like you're in room 21, just in that room now. You'll show up on their TV, you'll be in the Google Meet, and the in-person kids will be in the classroom. So you'll all be together just like that. So I created this calendar so while we're transitioning, you know what code to put into the system, and you can get prepared and get ready to join that Google Meet. Okay? Now, and then the only special that will be different, scholars, will be PE. That will actually be a link you just click for a video lesson, because we can't take, obviously, the computers the whole way down to the track. We'd lose signal. Okay, so that's what your calendar looks like, okay? And now let me quickly just head back over to our home page, our landing page, and just really quickly, guys, click the 100% in person. The only way this calendar looks a little different is you guys are going to be in person from 9 to 2 every single day, right? So the only thing that may be added under each day might be a class link. So for instance, you know how I have you guys sometimes follow a link or complete a document or something like that? There might be a link in that green box for each day. Many days there probably will be nothing there, but the place that will interest you that's very important for you guys if you're in person is, again, your homework, which takes you to the exact same page that the 100% virtual scholars have. So your calendar is very limited because we're not going to be on the computers too much, guys, in terms of completing things on Canvas. We've kind of talked about this. Now, the second thing I want to show you guys for number 3, I know it's a loaded one, would be our SOL review calendar. Remember, on our homepage, right below the buttons, you're going to see our hyperlinked calendar. Now, you're going to see for next week, we're spending a lot of time on parts of a flower. Couple reasons for that. Number 1, it's a tough topic. Number 2, we have a new schedule. We're taking our map test on Wednesday, so we wanted to kind of spread that out. So your quiz on the parts of a flower will not be until Thursday, and then we'll have photosynthesis studying on Thursday evening and take our quiz on photosynthesis on Friday. Now, again, you just click the link. You come on over to the study page. This is exactly what's in the booklet, guys. The Quizlet's updated, the SOL Pass is ready, and then you can always head back home, click F, head here for this one, and also head back home there, okay? So that's available here. It's also available when you click the homework link on your calendar. It's available in so many places, guys. So this was just a really quick tour of our updated Canvas page. I didn't want to blindside you come Tuesday. So at this time, I'm going to send you back over to me in person. Okay, guys, and finally, this is kind of a bonus this week, number 4. We never get to number 4, but we have a lot going on. Our secret hashtag of the week is going to be a little more extensive, so I'm going to make it worth 20 for the week. And the secret hashtag for the week, guys, is, and you have to say it with passion, you have to kind of rap it, okay? Are you ready? Don't make fun of me. It goes like this. Cells, they're made of organelles. 20 house points if you say it, okay? You got to bring the passion. I guess you could also create a recording and email it to me on Canvas as well if you wanted to, but that's going to be worth 20 house points for the week ahead. And again, let me say that one more time. Cells, they're made of organelles. So that's coming up in science, guys. It's going to be awesome. We're going to have some edible science. If you're 100% virtual, I will be bringing you a delivery at some point this week. I do not know the exact day. I have to kind of sit down tomorrow and kind of time that out, but that will be coming soon. So, Room 21 Rockstar families, thank you. You are incredible. Thank you for your perseverance, for your grit, for your determination, and for your unending support. You are truly the very best families in Stafford County, Virginia, and I am so grateful for each and every one of you. Guys, I hope you have an amazing week ahead. Please reach out if you have any questions whatsoever about our new schedule change happening on Tuesday. Take care, and I'll see you right back here next week.